everyone, this is Miss Yu, and I am here to give you a tour of our virtual wellness center. So, our virtual wellness center is housed on Google Sites. When you click in on the link, this will be the home page. As you can see, we have some crisis resource numbers that you can call. And then, if you look on top, there's a bunch of tabs for you to check out. So, for example, there's mindfulness activities. Oftentimes, when a student comes into our actual physical wellness center, they're given 15 minutes to essentially take a break. And they have the option to, utilize some of the resources in our wellness center. And some of it we tried to emulate here in our virtual wellness center. For example, we have physical coloring pages at our wellness center, and we thought that we would like to share some coloring pages for students here too. So feel free to click on it, print one out, color. There's journaling prompts that you can check out, and a cute little alpaca. And then there's mindfulness activities. Again, these are just suggestions that we would often provide students if they were to come into our wellness center wanting a break. So for students that need a break during the day, favorite this website, favorite our virtual wellness center website on Google, and then you can, with one click, you have access to all these materials. Sometimes when we're under a lot of stress, we don't often think to, visit this website, but if you have it already favorited, it will be easy access. We have some worksheets that encourages gratitude, setting goals. Sometimes for some students, setting goals and planning just helps them de-stress. Thinking about positivity. We have a decompress section, and it just asks students to just sit back, relax, and enjoy these visual soundscapes. So these are some very relaxing videos you can check out. And then we have a yoga tab that has yoga videos made by Miss Hewitt, our wonderful Miss Hewitt. And then we have Yoga with Lakshmi, who is a junior at Antelope Valley High School as a student, but she's also a registered yoga teacher. So check out some of her videos. And then we have a self-care for everyone tab. We wanted to encourage students to take care of themselves, especially during this time. So we have a tab for educators, where counselors and hopefully teachers, we have asked teachers to submit some ways of how they take care of themselves here. But now we have counselors that share how they practice self-care. We have students, although for now it's empty, but we were hoping that eventually students will be filling out this form and posting their submissions of how they take care of themselves. And then we have celebrities who self-care, because oftentimes celebrities are individuals that we often hear a lot from or hear about a lot, and they live busy, stressful lives, and they have some wonderful self-care routines as well. We have a guided meditation tab, and we have videos that we found on YouTube that has wonderful guided meditations. We have in English, Mandarin, and Spanish. For example, English videos will be housed here, and there's different categories, as you can see. There's gratitude ones, connection, relaxation, self-compassion, and kindness. Sometimes we need that. And then we have the tab Coping in COVID-19. This is specific for quarantine and sheltering in place. There's some tips there. There's community resources that look like this. So perhaps there's things that your family may need. For example, if you may need some mental health and crisis support, or if you need some resources in Mandarin. These are resources curated by our district social workers. We have quarantine tips and tricks for us to help with our time while sheltering in place and just staying safe. There's ideas on how we can stay connected with one another. And there's a Google Classroom that we created during the spring of last year. We wanted to house a lot of resources for students and give students ideas on how they can work on wellness and their well-being during this time. And then we have animal therapy tab, which talks about just the mood boosting power of pets. So if you have a pet, give them a hug for me right now. Just some more context and resources. So the crisis numbers again. And then lastly, virtual groups. It's a work in progress right now, but the idea is that once we start running wellness workshops and groups, you will have access to this. So we'll post the materials here. So that way, even if you're not necessarily participating in group together with us, you can still have access to the material and they can be very helpful.